friends, happy 2017. I'm so excited to be here with everybody, and I hope you all had an awesome ending to your 2016. Mine sure was lovely. I wanted to start the New Year's off with a video blog instead, mostly because one of the things that I want to bring into 2017 is being more bold, and making videos has been on my list of things to do, and I've been very fearful of it. So here I am. So thank you all for holding space for me and loving me through this first video of mine. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what I do in the new year and give you some tangible steps of things that you can do for yourself to really step into a more evolved version of you in 2017. So the first thing that I do at the dawn of a new year is I ask myself a series of questions, and I take some time for really intentional goal setting. I would say more of getting into how I really want to feel in the new year, because I know that anything that we actually want because of how we're going to feel when we get it. So if I first get in alignment with how I want to feel, then those things will naturally flow to me and I won't have to effort so hard. That's a beautiful lesson that I've learned from Abraham Hicks, and if you guys haven't heard of them, or you're interested in natural laws like law of attraction, I would really recommend them. So I first asked myself, what were the major lessons from 2016, so that I'm being really realistic and honest with myself. And for myself, I would say that one of the biggest lessons in 2016 was all about stepping into my power, more so looking at the things within myself and around myself that I was giving my power away to, or that were blocking me from stepping into more of my own space. So I had a lot of humility come my way. I learned more about my empathetic abilities. I stepped into those abilities more too. I also learned to up my game on understanding natural laws and rhythms and frequencies, and really how that's how we align ourselves with the best life possible, is by creating new rhythms, understanding what frequencies in which to do things, and really checking in with our vibration. Many of you may or may not know, but 99% of our communication is nonverbal, which means my attitude and beliefs are going to supersede anything that comes out of my mouth. And so I've really taken the time to get in check with, what am I putting out there? And I realized that I had such this desire to please that often I was putting out there not exactly what I wanted to. I was afraid of people not liking me, so I acted a certain way, and really what they felt is the fear and confusion, and so often I was misunderstood. And being the helper person that I am, to have people not like me or not understand me is one of the worst feelings. So this year was definitely difficult at times, really showing me, what I needed to change if I wanted to step into the roles that I'm stepping into. So I am grateful for them, and looking back, I also asked myself, what do I want to leave behind in 2016? And so I want to leave behind giving my power away so much to others, and caring so much about what they think and how they're going to respond to what I do and what I say. I thought that it came from a place of compassion, and while it does, because I really, really, really do love others and want to help others, it also came from a place of fear. As I mentioned a minute ago, I'm highly intuitive and highly empathic, and that's been a gift that I've stepped into this year, whereas before, my whole life pretty much, it's been sort of a coping mechanism. I was able to tune into what's going on around me and adjust what I did to try to keep balance in the situation. And that's not really any way to live, because then I'm always putting my power out there, and it's made me really tired and confused at times. And as soon as I learn how to please this person or this group, here's this other group or people that are not pleased with me too. So I'm leaving that behind in 2016. I'm no longer angry or frustrated or confused or bitter about experiences or situations that have happened to me. So I know that when I share, I'll be sharing from my heart and with compassion. And if some people don't like it, maybe it's just because it's making them question some things within themselves, or maybe it is because they don't agree with me, and that's all fine too. That's not really my intention. My intention is to share what's laid on my heart by Spirit. And I have a wonderful connection and communication with my source. And I am going to live that way, in that centered place of knowing. And then I ask myself, what do I want to bring forward in 2017? So what I want to bring forward this year is owning and using the language of energy even more. A lot of people think that I'm out there because I love quantum physics and things like that, but I understand now it's because vibrations and rhythms and frequencies make up everything in the world. The reason that we eat things that we do, the reason that we hang around people that we do, the reason our taste in music, it all comes down to those concepts. And so I am going to represent that language more and share it more, and teach more ways to connect with the natural laws and rhythms around you. And I'm not going to be afraid of it anymore. I can be, that weird geeky girl. I have been my whole life, so might as well own it now. I'm also going to bring forward more boldness. I want to be a catalyst. I'm going to bring forward more connection, which leads me to what I typically ask myself next. So I usually come up with about 5 to 10 words, or really ways that I want to feel in this next coming year, so that I can get clear on my goal situation too. So some of the words that come up for me this year are beauty. I started a natural product line of facial and body products, and really beauty is a sign of health and wellness. Beauty is tapped into the natural rhythms, and so I'm going to own it and play with it and love it and share it with all of you. I'm going to be bold. I'm going to create new and better rhythms for myself so that I can take up more space, hold more space, offer more things to my friends, my family, and myself, of course. Connection. I want to not be so afraid of being in groups of people because of all that I'm feeling around me. I'm going to embrace that it's not mine to take on, and that I can connect in the ways that I choose to connect. Passion. Everything that I do must be filled with passion. Catalyst. I want to be a catalyst for change. I am a catalyst for change. And ease. I want to step into more effortlessness, because I know that when I'm aligned with Spirit, that there is a sense of ease and effortlessness. That is flow, that is alignment, that is allowing, that is letting go, and it feels good and easy. And I'm going to call in more and more of that this year. And then typically what I do after I ask myself those questions, I'll write down my goals as well, and I'll check in with my beliefs around those goals. So for instance, I may want to lose 15 pounds in 2017. And then when I ask myself about how I feel about my ability to be able to do so, if I tune into how I feel in the moment, if I'm feeling negative feelings about that, typically that means that I'm out of alignment with my belief and my goal, or they're in opposition. And when your belief is here and your goal is here, they're never going to meet in the middle. So what I do with those goals, I then will turn them into I am statements. So, I want to lose 15 pounds in 2017. I turn that into I am losing 15 pounds in 2017. And these become my affirmation practice. And that's because I am are the two most powerful words, and anything you say after it is creating your reality. So I speak these things over myself on the daily. I also offer myself monthly check-ins to check with progress on my goals. And I have accountability as well. And speaking of accountability, that's actually how I want to end this today. So because I know all of this, and because I know that our beliefs need to be in alignment with our goals for us to see real, lasting, sustainable change, I want to offer that support and teach you about those tools. And so I'm offering a $75 beliefs alignment and goal attunement session for the month of January. I do have only so many spaces available, so if you're interested, you can email me at missnutrish@gmail.com. That's missnutrish@gmail.com. I hope you've all found this very helpful, and I would say too, that daily spiritual devotion, so even if it's, making a gratitude list, taking a few moments to breathe more deeply, to look at nature, this is something that I try to do daily, and I would encourage you to do the same. So cheers to my first official vlog, and cheers to many more to come. Have a wonderful time in whatever you're doing, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.